Let's take a look at a high schooler's writing. Mark was asked to write a persuasive essay to the prompt, "Some people believe that teenagers should get an allowance." Using specific details and examples to support your opinion, persuade your reader whether or not teenagers should get an allowance. On the teacher dashboard, his final essay appears after I click Review. To the left will be his technology-based graphic organizer that he completed. Remember to scroll through the entire student essay like so, to check and scan what parts of the TBGO have been completed or not, and to see how far the student was able to get in the development of the essay. For example, did they evaluate their essay yet? It looks like Mark did complete the evaluation section of the TBGO. After a quick scan of the student work, I can look at the analytic rubric for persuasive writing. This is where the teacher will score the student's writing and determine the next instructional steps. Now let's score the essay and see how Mark did. As you can see with the green colored boxes in the rubric, some items have already been scored by the teacher. The first two sections for planning and writing have been scored. Mark scored all fours with a 3 in brainstorm and a 3 in summarize. In brainstorm, he received a 3 because he selected more than one way to brainstorm and almost completed all the keyword boxes as he left the last one blank. He then received a 3 in summarize because he included a complete sentence that clearly restates the writer's opinion and the prompt is implied. Now let's focus on scoring the third section in the analytic rubric, Reviewing. The first part of reviewing is to revise, so let's look at the student's word selection. I return to the TBGO to look at his final essay. I see Mark has included several vivid examples in his writing that have adjectives or sensory words that do not repeat, so he receives a 4. Also, a part of reviewing is editing. For grammar and spelling, I return to his final essay. He does have common words spelled correctly, but there are misspellings throughout. The reader can still understand the meaning of the essay, but there are some grammatical corrections needed. In addition, I see that he also has some incomplete sentences, so Mark would earn a 2. When I click 2 in the rubric, a pop-up box will appear. If students score less than a 3 on the rubric, an instructional decision must be made. So I look at the box below where it says Instructional Decision. Under the area that needs improvement, reviewing, grammar, and spelling is auto-populated. Next, I write the rationale for why the student received below a 3. This student misspelled many words and some grammatical corrections are needed. Then the teacher can select a data decision map to make the next instructional step. Because this area of need is in the reviewing section, I click the reviewing map. Then because the student did not score a 3 or better on editing, I go to editing. Here are my options for instructional decisions. I could assign the student Content Video 9 or How to Video F. I decide the best option is to assign Mark Content Video 9. Going back to the instructional decision box, I decided to type Assign Content Video 9. Finally, I click Save Rubrics, and this will be all saved under View Record. After providing classroom instruction as noted in the instructional decision box, a teacher would continue to monitor student outcomes and student progress. The teacher would do so by returning to the dashboard scoring in the TBGO, documenting new instructional decisions based off the data, and in the teacher dashboard, teachers can track these individualized instructional decisions made over time and determine if they need to make an instructional change. This is the ongoing cycle of data-driven decision-making to facilitate student progress when writing in the TBGO.